humans of the internet. Welcome to the Gallant Horde. Today we are playing Crisis in Clemensville. Clemensville is a little fishing village just up the river on the banks of the gigantic Lake Clement. And our lovely people are on a barge right now, traveling up the river to go there to help the fisherfolk of Clemensville with a small undead problem that they seem to have acquired. Before we get into that too much, though, we are partnered with Humble Bundle. That's the thing we're doing, which is fucking dope. There is currently a RPG guide bundle, which is incredible. I have already bought it for myself. It is very cool. It has a whole bunch of really nifty books to do with various resources. There's an entire book of RPG drinks. I think you can even actually make them in the real world. It's very cool. So hit the link and go and do the thing if you are interested in that. It also supports World Reader, which is a organization that gets books into the hands of kids around the world who would otherwise struggle to get books in their hands, which is definitely something I can get behind because I'm a fan of children's books and children having books, because children who have books grow into smarter adults and we like that. Did you know that we have a Discord and that lots of shit happens in that Discord between streamed games? You are really only getting a little piece of the story by watching these streams, and if you want the whole story, you need to be in our Discord. You can get access to that by hitting the subscribe button here on Twitch, and that automatically gets you access to all the Horde Discord channels in our Discord. There's a lot of stuff there. You definitely will be getting your subscription worth of story juice. We are also on a mission at the moment to expand our social media. So if you are a fan of what we're doing, please make sure you're following us on all the usual places: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the social places where people do social media things. We're pretty much Sparabel in all of them. So go and hit the follow, like buttons and make sure you don't miss out. We have a bunch of new stuff in the wings at the moment that is going to start appearing. So yeah, this is a great time to not be missing out on things. That's all my announcements for today. So I'm going to get these lovely individuals to introduce themselves and their characters to you. And then we can park a barge at Clemensville and see what's going on. Starting with Will. Will.
Oh,
We've
that's
lost
me.
him.
Sorry,
That's you.
No.
What's my name?
No, you were cutting out. I couldn't hear you. Hi, I am Will, and I'm playing Axel Torden, the rock and roll bard.
Excellent. Lacey.
I'm Lacey, and I play Bria, the not-so-healy cleric.
One of the many not-so-healy clerics in this horde. Kit.
Hi, I'm Kit, and I'm playing Dalia Bonchance, who is a witch who follows fate, and she has a little familiar name, Lucky, who's a fluffy orange cat.
Excellent. Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm playing Gertrude Bee Biscuit, just an old lady halfling witch with her familiar Bee Biscuit. Not Bee Biscuit. Yeah, Bee Biscuit.
Honey biscuit.
Honey Biscuit.
She's old.
What's your
Great
familiar
start.
name?
You know how old people are.
Will doesn't know his own name. Jen doesn't know her familiar's name. This is going great. Shawnali, do you know everybody's name?
Hello, I play Loralai Hexed, Death Cleric, who's just really excited to be here.
Excellent. And Mac.
Oh man, Pete's gonna have so much work to do by the look of it today. I'm Mac. I play Pete. He's like the most healy of healy clerics, and he's a little bit annoyed at what he's having to deal with at the moment because undead aren't cool.
In his opinion. Okay. Your potion of resistance today is resistance to fire damage. Perhaps that will be useful when the marsh gas explodes. One day I'm going to do that, and then the thing I mentioned at the start is going to actually happen, and everyone's going to be like, "What? She told us the truth." All right. So you left Circle Creek a few days ago on a barge with a very, very ancient halfling woman called Ellie, who sits on a deck chair at the top of the barge and basically drinks ale out of a gigantic stein that is bigger than her own head. She has 2 sons, Jebedo and Wilmo. That's what I said, eh?
Yes.
Who basically do
Name
all the
starting
work.
with WIL are hard.
For reals.
Yes, Pat?
And they pretty much do all the work on the barge. Eddie just delegates and supervises. But you get the impression she's been doing this for a long time. And these boys have been also doing this since they were old enough to tie a knot, pretty much. So she has put you guys to work whenever you wandered across her line of sight. She's been like, "You there, tie that, you there, pick that up," whatever people do on barges. And yeah, you've had a fairly uneventful trip. You're now like maybe an hour, 40 minutes out of Clemensville. Are there any conversations you would like to have with the barge people before we move on to Clemensville? Shawnali.
Not so much a conversation, but just something that has been happening along the trip that I want remembered by Ellie specifically is that during the nights, Loralai, at the request of the party, has been making fancy alcohol for the group to share specifically with her as well.
Mm-hmm.
So she has had blackberry wine and pomegranate wine, and it's all very like fresh and great and prepared magically nightly.
Awesome. She has definitely partaken and enjoyed. Interesting thing about Ellie, though, no matter how much she drinks, she doesn't seem to actually get drunk. Like, she's always very sharp and conscious of what's going on. She just kind of
Yeah,
Axel,
we'll leave it at that.
like a pleasure
Axel
cruise.
described it in character as perma-sourced.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem that way. Like, she seems actually pretty.
That's what
Yeah.
perma-sourced is. Like, that's
Yeah.
just your default.
You're always in that zone, just like.
Never land the plane.
All right. Anything else?
Rhea, did you want to talk to somebody?
Yeah.
Well, we were gonna ask Geppetto about if he'd seen anything else of what had happened.
He's a halfling of few words. He basically is like, nah, mum was on the beach fishing and she saw it, and then she came running into town and basically told everyone not to go near that beach until she had figured something out. I wasn't with her at the time.
Okay.
And to reiterate, before they left to come get us, nobody had actually been hurt because everybody was able to get into their houses in time, right?
Yeah. So the story Ellie told was that she was fishing on a beach and some sort of undead creatures came shambling out of the forest towards her. She said they smelt like bog water. They smelt like swamp water. And like, so unpleasant, but not like dead unpleasant, more like mud unpleasant, if that makes sense. That like stagnant mud smell. And she smacked one of them with her fishing rod and ran away on her spry little halfling legs. And basically ran into town and was like, everybody stay away from that beach. And because she's Ellie, everyone listened to her because that's the kind of person she is.
Because you listen to the wisdom of your elders, and
Exactly.
she's
Definitely elder.
That's been my experience.
Everybody listens to the wisdom of the elders.
okay.
All right.
Chill.
So, okay. So the barge comes to a stop at like sort of dock area. You can see that there are several of these barges there. This is clearly the way the people of this place travel. Like, they don't go through the forest. They always travel on the water. What you see before you is a very rundown, ramshackle fishing town that's like perched on the edge of this enormous lake. Between like the lake and the forest, like the forest is right there, and then there's this fishing town, and then there's the lake. Like, it's precariously kind of spread across the lake shore. It looks very weathered, very kind of rough. The people you can see all look like they spend a lot of time outside. They have that, like, weathered look. And Ellie goes, right, we're here. Yes, Loralai, yes.
I'm just wondering, for my own brain, how far back is the forest from the town?
Not very. It's like,
Okay.
like the trees come right down. Then there's, this like row of houses and things, and then it's the lake.
Okay.
Like, they've literally
It's
built
their
this
backyard.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Right on the edge of thing. Yes, Mac.
How much does this fishing village look like the fishing village that Pete's from?
It's not as. I think the fishing village that Pete's from is a bit more prosperous. A little bit more. Not as out of the way. Like, no one comes here unless they live here. The people of this place take their fish into Circle Creek and sell it there. These are people living right on the edge of everything. Like,
And that's where
they
they
have,
like it.
they have carved a life out between two very difficult environments, and they have the like steel bellies that are required to make that work.
But they make it work, if nothing else, out of
Yep.
spite. Because we
100%.
wanna.
Yep, and they Ellie, you would have realized, having spent several days on a boat with her, that Ellie is tough as nails. Like, she is old and wiry, and she's like Nanny Og turned right the fuck up. Like, she's a tough old lady. She would also have
Okay.
regaled you with stories of things coming out of the river and attacking them, and how she beats them back with her stein, uses it as an offensive weapon. Like, she's hardcore.
But she's like
is-
a good Italian nonna. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yes.
Is there life? Like, are we going into a ghost town? Like, or is there undead just crawling everywhere? Like,
No.
Where
There
are
are
we
people.
into?
There are people like hanging around. There are a couple of people with fishing rods on the edge of the dock. If you look out onto the lake, you can see. So the river you've come down goes into the lake, right? And then there's like a dock area where all the barges are, and then there are like fishing boats that go out onto the lake to go fishing. So there are boats on the lake fishing. It's probably like midday-ish. So the places, there are people around. It's not super busy because it's not a very highly populated place, but there are people around. It doesn't look like everybody seems to just be business as usual at this stage. So Ellie jumps off. The boys tie the boat up. Yes, I heard of it. So
I'll have Lorelai has her scythe out, just like holding it. She looks ready to be doing business without looking too like engaged in danger.
okay, gotcha. Ellie goes, right, well, I'm gonna go and see Golkill and see if anything's happened. You coming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Cool.
Lead on.
She leads you to the most ramshackle. If you've ever been to a really small seaside village and there's that one tavern on the water that looks like it's been stripped by salt, you know what I'm talking about? You all know that place? That's what this place looks like. The very weathered sign says the Fisher King's Lament. That is the name of this pub. It is old and it looks every single day of its age. And she goes on in, and behind the bar counter, this place has like mismatched furniture. Most of it's wooden, and most of it looks like it's been there a while. It's rough. It's a rough spot. And behind the bar is a very weathered dwarven man, and he looks up and he goes, "Ellie, you're back. Did you bring help? Oh, I guess they're the help. Hello, help."
Important question. Is this like halfling-sized village or what?
No, it's
Okay,
normal
cool.
size. The people you saw are a variety of sizes.
Okay.
It just so
Cool.
happens that the place is run by a dwarf and you were approached by a halfling, but that's just.
It's
Yes.
very big.
Yeah, no, it's normal humanoid size. Shawnali.
Could I please make a smell check? Are we just smelling regular fishing village smell, or am I smelling rotten dead corpse smell in the air
Make
as we walk to
a
the...
nature check, I guess.
Cat, I put that down. That's my dice, not yours.
23.
It smells like fishing village.
Okay.
Dead fish, rotting seaweed. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has that. I mean, it's a lake, so it's not salt, but it has that smell.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fishing that goes on here.
Briny.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Briny.
He looks up at all of you and he goes, "So you're gonna go and check out this beach, huh?"
That's what we're hired to do.
Cool. We've been keeping people off it, but a couple of days ago, a traveler came through and he insisted he was gonna go and camp there, and he hasn't come back. So he's probably dead.
Where was they traveling from, man? Did they say?
He points in the other direction, the direction you didn't come from. There's a very shitty little road that follows the edge of the lake as far as you can see. Up that way. I don't know. He was
Cool.
passing through. Seemed to have an interest in. Honestly, I wasn't listening. He was boring.
Yeah.
I told him to avoid the beach. I said Ellie had seen monsters, and he scoffed. So I let him go.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
fair.
fair.
But has anybody else been wounded or harmed in any way from any of these creatures?
No, we've been avoiding that place.
Oh,
They haven't
it's
come
amazing
here.
that everybody listens.
Oh, when Ellie says don't do something, people don't do the thing because she's got an excellent right hook.
Well, that's good. So, really, we're only missing the one traveler.
Yup. I guess he doesn't know to listen to Ellie. Or me, for that matter.
Have there been any more sightings or smellings of these things?
No, because we haven't gone there. Is she not listening to what I'm saying
I
with my
just
mouth?
mean, don't you ever look out the window and see things?
I think we would have noticed undead shambling things wandering through town.
Interesting.
Ellie pipes up and goes, "You know, they didn't seem particularly interested in me. I was just there. Once I smacked them and ran off, they didn't chase me or anything like that. So, maybe they just like the beach. Maybe they're on holiday. I don't know, do undead things go on holiday to bad beaches? Maybe they like fishing."
I mean, generally not, my man, but...
Not a man. Not,
Uh.
in fact, a man.
Oh, yeah.
That was in character laughing, by the way.
So,
Well,
I think we should just head on down to the beach, y'all. I think that
Yes.
we're gonna get more information firsthand.
okay. Yes, Axel.
Axel?
Where might I acquire some fishing nets?
Do you wish to fish?
In a manner of speaking.
Well, You could go and see Ekthor. He usually is down on the second pier.
Pier.
I'm like that word.
Port.
He's got horns and purple skin, but don't let that bother you. He's quite a
Wonderful.
teddy bear, really.
I mean, yeah, you
Oh,
see the
yes.
company we keep, or the mother us
Good,
bid.
He can be a little gruff.
Loralai will just be like, yeah.
He can be a little
Think-
rough, but he's actually very sweet. You just need to feed. No, you know what? Don't worry about that. Go and ask him. I'm sure he will sell you some nets.
Cool. Thank you.
I'll be
Is
staying
that-
here because this is where the beer is.
Is that a before mission thing you want to do? Cheryl, is that after mission thing you want to do? Yes, we do.
Before.
Yes. All right.
Before.
I
So
never
what
know
I'm
what to
thinking
do.
is, some of you are not with me, that we talked about corralling the undead into one place, and I thought fishing nets might be a good way to do that. By stringing them up somehow. I mean, it's better to have them and not need them than the other way around, right?
Yeah.
I am
Sounds
picking
good.
up what you are putting down, Axel. Let's go.
Hey. Finger guns to Loralai.
Well, once you've seen him, if you just carry on down the lakeside to the east, Jack had to think about the map. Eventually, you will find a beach. You will probably be able to tell you're at the right beach due to the smell. It will not smell like beach.
Got it.
All right.
If you survive, come back and let me know.
No
Yeah.
problem,
Will
dude.
do.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
So you head down
Who-
the second pier that I just made up.
Yeah. Go find,
Yeah.
go
Before
find
we
the
walk away,
purple.
Yep. So
ask
you
the
get
group
down
who's
there
gonna
and
tell. Oh, Gertrude's
What?
gonna ask the group who's gonna tell her if we don't survive.
I keep.
I'm sure she'll figure it
Perhaps
out.
our spirit.
I
Maybe.
mean, I feel like Lorelai's got that handled, you know.
she'll just go back to Adeline and be like, I need 6 more.
Right?
The other
Smash
ones are causing you
another.
problems.
Please give me
So we
better
go-
ones this time.
Going to look for a purple tiefling this time.
Yes. He's very easy to spot because he's sitting in a deck chair with a fishing rod hanging off the edge of the pier. And he is bright purple and only slightly shorter than Pete. But he looks a lot older and like he spent a lot of time on water.
Does Tiefling have a
He-
tail?
He's sitting.
So it's
I
kind of
think
hard to
it'd
tell.
be, it would be rude to ask.
He completely ignores you as you approach. He's just like,
Excuse me, are you Ekthor?
what? What? Yeah.
Ellie said I might be able to acquire some fishing nets off you for a task we are currently working with her on.
Nets. Yeah.
Yeah, like big long drift nets.
Yep. I have nets.
Can I borrow 2 of them?
You can buy 2 of them.
Okay, what how about rent them with a deposit that is returnable when they come back in good working order?
He's been like completely not even in, and at this point he sort of turns to you and like gives you a look up and down.
Would you like a diplomacy check?
Yes, I would, please. I was about to say that.
I had a feeling that's usually when Axel talks, that's where that goes. So 22 for diplomacy.
He like looks you up and down and he goes, Deposit of 1 gold per net to be returned when you return them to me in perfect condition.
Okay.
And
Yep.
10 silver per net, which I keep for the trouble you are putting me through.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Good.
An old 10 silver. Same thing.
Yeah. So
I used to do
Axel,
math like that.
for expedience, Axel just hands over 4 gold.
Okay. He takes 2 gold and he puts them on one side, and he takes the other 2 and he puts them on the other side, and he goes. And then he puts his rod down, stands up really slowly. He does, in fact, have a tail. Gives you a long look. That's the look of a parent who has just sat down just before their child goes, "Mommy, I'm thirsty." Everyone who's a parent knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And then shuffles off into like a little shack that is right on the edge of the pier, and comes out with 2 beautifully folded nets.
Thank you, Icthor. You are a gentleman and a squire.
I am not. And he sits
You-
down. And
You are not. Okay. But
God,
thank you.
like-
But thank you.
He just sighs. Like he's really put out by you forcing him to do business when he's fishing. He's not impressed.
By the way, that's the net payment, not the gross payment.
Oh,
Oh.
gross payment's gonna be on the beach with the undead things.
Anyway.
Wow.
Axel's gonna die.
That guy was kind of like really attractive in like a weird standoffish kind of way, didn't you think?
Oh my God, Loralai,
No.
your taste is
Think he's-
terrible.
I think he's a bit old for
I
you.
love a rugged man. What can I say?
How close are you while you're having this conversation?
Yeah.
We are walking away. Perhaps you heard. I am not shy. Charisma of 10.
You hear from the chair just a.
He's used to it. He knows what he's got going on.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Alright.
head to the beach.
Let us
So you
head
walk down the terrible road. It is not a good road. This is a road that you would definitely have to walk down because nothing else would work. It's like one of those, tracks you get along the beach. The sand is really soft, and anything with wheels would get stuck. And you find yourself eventually on a beach.
Nap.
I'll put you on the beach. Okay.
Is this where Pete's like, "Yay, I've got hooves, so this track is real easy for me."
Yeah. Yeah.
For one time.
This is like the forest is right on the edge of the lake. Like the word beach is a strong word for what you are experiencing right now.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny spit of land between the trees
shore,
and the water.
Shore. Yeah.
Yeah. You do see a
It's like a
tent
beach in England. Got it.
that and the weather is not much different because it is cold and dark and overcast right now. It's unpleasant.
I feel like
Um,
you're just describing going to the lake in Canada. Like this
Wisconsin.
is
Yep.
normal.
Lake.
There is a tent that looks like it's been torn to pieces, and something that was probably once a fire and is now just scattered bits of charred wood. And a skeleton.
Oh.
I was gonna say, is he there? Because he's
Yeah.
cute. Oh.
Yep.
Loralai found a new skull to take home. I said that in character.
I could.
Pete
I
will
could.
very quickly be like, "Hey, like, maybe not right now," and we'll wander over there. And first, he's gonna have a good look around.
Okay.
For
What are you
anything
looking for?
living. Anything
Okay.
living or not living.
Make a perception check.
25.
There is nothing. And by that I mean no gulls, no birds,
So there's
no
definitely something
skittering
around.
small things, but nothing obviously moving that you can see at this point.
While he's looking on the physical, I'm gonna use spirit sense and do metaphysical.
Okay, what does that do?
It enables you to sense nearby spirits.
What is
Taunts and
nearby?
spirits.
Define
30 feet.
nearby for me.
30 feet.
Okay. No, you don't
Okay.
get anything.
Oh,
Anything in the tent?
wander
Are you
over
going
to
to
our
look in the
skeleton.
tent?
I'm gonna look in the tent.
Make a perception check.
24.
There's the normal camping stuff you would expect to find, like a bedroll
Mhm.
and all that. It's all been like tossed about, like not with any intent. It just looks like it was in the way, and so it got tossed about. There's also several notebooks that are not in great condition anymore. They've been ripped up a bit, lying around.
So
Language are they in?
Pete's going to use his forensic occurrum and do a medical check to figure out how this person died and all those sort of related details.
Okay, we'll get to you. Kit, what language are they in?
Yes, please.
Elvish.
Or do you want? Okay, I can read
Elven.
Elvish.
Elvish? Elven.
Elvish.
Elven.
Elven.
Language of the elves.
Yes.
They appear to be notes on like birds that live on the lake shore and fauna and flora, and these herbs are good for
Okay. And he
fixing
looks like
stiff legs, and these herbs are good for, making poultices on wounds and like, that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
I get the feeling that this is a singular traveler as a
Yeah.
person who's a traveler.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, it's all in the same handwriting. There's no evidence of anyone else. There's one bedroll. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mac.
Cool. I'm going to try to figure out how this person died exactly.
Do you have a special check for that with your awesome Pete Healy stuff? Or are you
I
just
can
doing
do-
medicine?
So I use my medicine and medicine roll for my forensic occurrum, which...
Acumen, maybe?
God, I don't English too much, yes. Well, in
Okay.
fact. And I can figure out, the cause of injury or death. And then I can do, a crafting check to see if it was, poison or a weapon or...
I mean, it's only a skeleton, so good luck with the poison thing, but yep. Go for it. Make your
That
roll.
is really interesting. This guy was here, a couple days ago, and he is already a skeleton.
Ah,
Unless that's been here for a while. We don't know.
Yes. So 17 for the medicine. And if you decide that that's good enough, I can get some of that information.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please. Just need to check something. Okay. 17. You can tell from the skeleton that it was kind of beaten. That there are broken bits, there are fractures, that kind of thing. It also looks very much like there are teeth marks on the bones. Like it has been picked clean. Yes, Loralai.
I would like to, do a little bit of a different kind of investigation. I would like to call it a spooky check, because that's what apparently my name is now. And I'm wondering if I could tempt you into my rolling a religion check to see if any of this is giving me spooky, scary stories from my
Sure.
my god.
Sure, go for it.
Let us see. 31.
That's a roll.
Okay. There are many stories about spooky things that eat people.
Yeah.
That are undead and that infuse themselves with the life essence of the things they eat.
Yeah.
So, knowing that this guy got eaten,
Yeah.
you would definitely get the vibe that if this is an undead situation, and Ellie is right, then it is probably something more along the lines of, how do I do this without giving it away? There are kinds of undead that are intelligent and are able to manipulate situations like vampires and so on. Like you would know about that. That this is not what you're seeing. What you're seeing is something much more animalistic and brute forcey. That these things are probably not using their brains. They're probably working on a like natural compulsion.
So
rather
less
than-
using the brain, more eating the brains.
Correct.
So the crew is actually watching Loralai talk to herself a lot, and she's kind of hunched over the skeleton, and she's miming doing the biting and things like that because she's like getting into the mind space and like trying to figure out, oh yes, I thought about the ghouls and they do this and then the grabbing and and looking at the teeth and like, oh, maybe it's a little bigger than my mouth. And then she will be like, hello, remember when I said that it probably isn't going to be a very smart thing? Well, I think we are probably still leaning in that direction, which I personally believe to be a good thing. It means that we will not be, charmed and wooed into a mysterious castle far away and locked away in a dungeon somewhere for a really spooky, sexy vampire to take advantage of us.
You would have
You
been
been
saying all
reading
this
those
right
books
next
again?
to Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Axel,
You sound
did you
so
have a thing?
disappointed.
Yes, I did, please, while that is going on. How long are my two nets?
I don't know how long fishing nets are, Will. Who's a fisherman?
Okay.
Let's say
What?
40 feet by 40 feet. Fuck
Okay,
knows.
cool.
I'm just gonna go with that.
All right. Axel will ask Bria's help to string up one of the nets from here, this tree. I got 80 feet total. Damn it. I was hoping
Get a
on 50
stick.
feet each.
Oh, they can be 50 feet each. I made that
Okay.
number up out of nowhere, so.
Okay. From
I'll tell you
from
what, no,
that tree.
let's do this. Roll me a d20. If it's more than 10, you can have 50 feet.
Ah.
If it's less than 10,
12.
okay, you can have your 50 feet.
Okay. So because I imagine that Loralai is going to be faffing about with that body for some time, he's going to string the two nets together and put them between these two trees.
Okay. In which direction? Or are they like hanging down?
They're hanging, so. Oh,
Okay, I understand. Cool.
sorry,
Just
I clicked
make
the
a
wrong
line.
thing. Oh,
Will, what are you doing?
making a line.
Stop. Oh, there we go. Okay. I accept your line making. Cool.
I wanted to make it look sort of netish.
Okay. Excellent. There is now a net hanging there.
And then Axel will say to people, if they come from that way, get on that side of the net, and if they come from that way, get on that side of the net.
Cool.
Are you insinuating we should be on the same side or the opposite side?
The opposite side
Opposite
to where
side.
they come from.
Interesting.
We want them to go into the net and get tangled.
Yes.
We're-
Are
We're not
you
looking- we're
picking
not
up what
looking
I'm
for a
laying
date.
down?
Yes. Spooky, we ain't looking to hook up, honey. We're looking to.
I
Okay,
wave
it's a whole
I
nother
wave a
thing.
phalange and say, yes, I understand.
Hey,
This is not one of my more complex plans.
This is not a complicated plan. Okay. Anything else?
Do we remember what time of day Ellie said she saw these things?
I don't know. Do you?
Did we ask?
I don't remember
Shawnali
anybody
has
asking
I
that.
don't
brain
think anyone asked.
steam.
We asked.
Well, we are not being quiet, so if they are hearing, they can hear us.
They said they came from the tree line, right?
Yes.
Well, yes. She said she was fishing, and they came
Uh-huh.
out of the trees. So
All right. And I'm assuming we don't smell a smell right now.
I don't know. No one's asked about smells. Make a perception
Okay.
check.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, 15.
I mean, it doesn't smell good.
Yeah, Ellie said to stop once we found the beach that smelled bad, so I just assumed we stopped because it smelled bad.
Because there's
Well,
a
also
tent
there was
for
a broken
body.
tent
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
It,
Other evidence.
it doesn't smell great. It definitely
Right.
has a vaguely, now that you think about it, a vaguely kind of muddy smell that doesn't really
Well, I mean,
make sense for
well,
a
I'm
beach.
from the Riverland, so maybe it would help, but me knowing that it's off.
I mean, it's
Alright.
definitely not
Could I
lakeside smell. It's swampy smell.
could I
But
send?
it's not super strong. It's just like a lingering kind of. ick.
Okay. In that case, while they're doing all this, can I send Honey Biscuit
Good.
into the tree line and see if he can see anything?
Into the woods.
Sure. Make
Okay.
is he buzzing stealthily?
He can certainly try.
In that case, make a stealth buzz and a looky buzz,
Stealth buzz.
please.
Oh, give me 1 second. Cooperate. There we go. Stealth buzz. Oh, he has a +8 to stealth. What?
I know.
12.
The familiars have some
I mean,
good
he's
stats.
a 12.
Ridiculous.
He's a bee, so you know.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
12. He didn't.
Okay.
He didn't roll
Yep.
great. And then
And,
perception.
Perception. Yep.
Much better. 22.
Okay. How far in is he going?
I guess. Is there a let me look one. Hold, please. I gotta see if there's a distance for me to be able to see through him, and I can't remember if there
Communicate,
is. Yeah.
Are you doing share senses?
Yes. It just says it lasts for a minute, so, and I can do it for 10 minutes. So I guess I'll let him go however far 3 minutes can get him in and look through his eyes,
Okay.
and then have him come back.
Okay. He kind of goes into the trees quite a way, like a good 30, 40 feet, and he sees a couple of figures kind of slumped against tree trunks, like they're either dead or sleeping. How close does he get to them?
Once he sees that, he'll come back.
Okay.
He's not gonna. He got
Yep.
5. He got 15 HP, maybe.
They are
He ain't risking it.
vaguely humanoid-shaped figures, but it's dark under the trees. It's already a dark day. It's overcast, so hard
So
to tell
just-
exactly what he's looking at. But there's
We know
something
it's 40
there.
feet in of the
Yes.
tree line.
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come up and get. Guys, guess what? 40 feet in. 40 feet in. Slumpy thing.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's the report. Slumpy thing.
Slumpy things in
yes.
the tree line. I didn't want to get close. I like being a bee, but he's against the. Yeah, 40 feet in. Mm-hmm. There you go. That's the report.
Love it.
But it's good to know you only saw 2.
He saw 2.
Oh, you saw
How many
a
did he
few.
say? A few.
A few.
A few.
I can't count high. I'm a
That is fair.
One
Math
too
is very hard.
many. So many. One too many.
I see.
One clump of wings. Mm.
More than
As
that.
Apparently, he can perfectly estimate 40 feet, but he can't tell you how many creatures there were.
So, Axel, you had something to say?
He's having, if that information is passed on, I assume it is, that they're in the forest, Axel's going to carry out his plan and get on the other side of the net.
Yes.
Loralai, with
I
your 507 undead lore that you rolled earlier, what
Yeah.
was it actually? Like 30 something?
31.
You would know that there is a tendency amongst undead things to prefer darkness.
Yes. Yes. And if these things, they are in a group, it is possible they will have some kind of pack mentality, but not like so smart about it. They would rather, if it is what I could consider, I could assume it's more of an outnumbering just based off of sheer numbers than actual mental capacity. So don't get pinned down by many. That would hurt.
You're the only one on the other side of the net still.
Oh, Bria is
I'm over here.
from me.
And Bria. Yeah. Is that an actual cliff face, like it shows?
No, it would be a tree line. I just didn't have I spent a lot of time looking for a lakeshore that fitted what I had in my brain, but it's more like a.
It's very
trees
pretty.
and then- It is.
Yeah.
It is. But it's
And the
not quite.
skeleton makes it. So
What do we think? It makes some noise, try to get their attention?
Well, it is dark enough, but perhaps better darkness. But I worry, who would that harm if we were not fighting in light? Okay. Yeah.
People go, yeah. Darkness is better for them, though, yeah?
Yeah.
So maybe
But what I'm saying is it should be okay right now, but we are going to need to gain that attention. And so Loralai screams.
Oh, okay, we're doing this now. Got it.
Lorelai screams, just like screams.
Just
Okay. Yes, Axel.
When she makes her scream, which is, very good. I think we could do a little bit better though. Oh no, I dropped that. No, we can't because I dropped that cantrip at the last level up. Damn it! I was like, I'm never going to need that.
I
do have a very loud guitar though.
Yeah, you do.
Lorelai, what kind of scream is this?
This is distress.
Can you make a performance check for me, please?
Oh, yeah, that's the skill I'm really good at.
I was expecting Axel to be like, oh, need to make some noise.
15. That's not bad for me.
Yeah, you sound quite scared. Axel, did
can
you want to add anything to this situation?
Yeah, he's just going to run through a bunch of scales on his guitar, like with the treble way up, kind of just making like graunching, grinding, horrible guitar noises, like if he'd given Lorelai the guitar to play.
Ooh. Yes, Jen. Gertrude.
Can Gertrude help by using ghost sound? And I can do up to 4 normal humans shouting, so they're going to be shouting in pain. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a 28 performance for playing bad, by the way.
Playing bad on purpose.
I mean, you have to be really good to play bad.
To play bad on purpose, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is a long silence. And then you begin to hear the sound of something coming through the trees. Shuffling noises, cracking of branches, things that clearly don't give a shit about you knowing that they're coming. That's not something that worries them. And you watch as out of the tree line shuffles a lot of
Many.
kind of... They're bog bodies, is what they are. You all know what a bog body is.
The like
body- the
blackened
body
by
that got-
peat.
Stuck in a bog, and then it got kind of mummified.
Yes.
That's what you're
Right.
looking at, except usually bog bodies do not walk by themselves or shuffle towards things or make menacing noises. So they're coming out of the trees. You see a whole fucking bunch of them.
Oh wow. They are beautiful.
They approach. You are overwhelmed by this terrible swampy smell. They smell like the worst, like stagnant mud water that you've ever experienced. I don't know why so many of our missions have been smelly recently. It's been a bit of a theme. I don't know where that's coming from.
Compared to eating dinner with some mushroom people,
Right?
I mean, you're presumably not going to eat the bog bodies, but whatever you're
but
into, I
smell
guess.
wise,
I don't know. Loralai's
they
getting
are
very excited about it.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? They are. Yeah. The smell comes before them, like some sort of advanced guard. It is not fun. And I think as these shambling, living, walking bog bodies approach you, we're going to take a break because this seems like an appropriate time to do so. And I'm not sure we're going to get another opportunity. So we will take a short break. We're a little earlier than usual, but that's okay. We will take a short break and... Oh, we have a giveaway. Shawnali, tell us about your giveaway.
Yes, we are going to be giving away a free character portrait commission. That is something that you can, play the lottery here. Try to get. It is a character face portrait commission of any character you choose. So if you're coming in as a character, that'd be great. If you have a different character you want, that's awesome too. But you have 2 weeks to claim it. So make sure if you win it, you don't forget to message me about it. And yeah, that's it.
Woo! We're doing a shiny thing this week because Adam is taking care of children and Lionel is running our tech. Hey, Lionel! Thanks for running our tech. I totally didn't even mention that earlier, like a dumbass. So, yeah, we'll be having a break and hit exclamation point shiny thing to be in the draw to win Shawnali's beautiful art. We will be back very shortly to see if I can eat 6 people with a bunch of bug bodies. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to the Gallant Horde. Our lovely 6 players are currently facing off against an army of bug buddies that are walking for some reason. So, looks like Wazitim won.
Well, yes.
Which is fitting because he's doing tech today.
He needs new character art too. So.
He has a new character coming. I have met him. Alright, so we're gonna just jump right in, because these guys are shambling out of the trees towards you. You are hiding behind 50 feet of fishing net, 100 feet of fishing net. And yeah, I guess we'll just jump right in with that. Please hold. I should have done this before, but I didn't. I was not that organized. I was making tea.
Initiative, or are we taking the?
No, we'll use the one that's because otherwise it takes too long.
as someone who's currently drinking tea, you've got your priorities in order. Make the tea.
Oh, hang on. Please hold. How many did I give you? Cool. Right. Go. So. Oh, they're not on camera. I'm just gonna put one there, and then we can, they can all go on the same initiative. Yeah. We're cool with that. Awesome. I'll do their hit points on roll 20. Okay. So, we're starting with Axel.
Oh, that's great. Axel is going to cast Inspire Courage.
Oh, wait. I pressed the wrong thing. Sorry, please hold. Maybe we're not starting with Axel.
Oh,
We're
that'd be
starting with
good.
Pete.
Yay!
We're starting with
Because I
Pete.
have shit all to do at this range.
Cool. So Pete's gonna like move right up to the net, and hopefully that does not put him in range. Okay. Like Pete's not an idiot. He would have figured out. Yeah. Pete will move over there then.
Okay.
And then, with his 30 foot of range, he's going to cast Disrupt Undead at the one over in the corner there, because he can reach it. So I'll need a DC 21 basic fortitude save, please.
Oakley dookily. Oh. Aw, that wasn't very good. Dirty 20. They have really good fortitude, but I rolled shit.
So that's a failure then. And they take 18 positive damage.
Nice. 18. Cool.
And that's Pete's turn.
Alrighty. Now it's their turn. Luckily for all of you, they're not very quick. So this one's gonna get to here. It's gonna keep coming though. So it'll use 2 of its things to get right in front of Pete.
On the other side of a net.
Yes, on the other side of a net.
Protecting you, like.
Measure from the right place, bro.
Pete, can you smell the peat from the bog bodies?
Oh
Absolutely.
Oh.
All right. So these 4 can get up to you and have 1 action to go. Assume they're on the other side of the net.
Mm-hmm.
These ones can get to you, but that's their entire turn. Oh wait, Bria, you're right here.
No, I'm not.
That's where you put yourself. Alright. I need everyone who is within 30 feet of these creatures to make a fortitude save, please. As the smell...
Oh.
Oh, nice. Lucky too.
Oh, it's at the beginning of your turn. Never mind, we'll do that.
Okay.
Can we save our roll if we already rolled?
Yeah, I'll let you save it.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The 3 by Pete are gonna try to smack him with their bog fist.
Does the net help with that?
No, because it's not like a shield.
It's not a claw.
Yeah.
It's not a clawing thing, it's a punching thing.
It's a punchy thing.
Okay.
So, they only get 1 each. That's an 18 to hit.
Misses.
Next one. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that actually hits.
Please take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and something called bog rot.
Oh no.
I need you to make a fortitude saving throw, please.
How does 16 grab you?
That's a failure. You have stage 1 bog rot.
Oh.
Cool. That would be a condition?
Yes. It's a disease, but it's got specific stuff. Stage 1 has no effect. You don't want stage 2.
Uh-oh.
Alright. That was the second guy, right? We've got 3 to smack you. So here comes number 3.
Okay, so if people are looking, it's under afflictions.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Got it.
That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, sure.
Please take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and make another fortitude saving throw.
$19.
No.
Oh boy.
So, as these things punch you with their fists, there's like this kind of residual, kind of sick feeling that hits your skin. You now have stage 2 bog rot.
And makes me clumsy.
It makes you clumsy and it gives you 3d6 negative damage,
Ooh.
which I don't have a way to roll. Please hold while I make it roll it. Five. I didn't roll very well. 5 points of negative damage. You will watch as, like, Pete, where it's hitting him, there's like this weird kind of almost muddy spreading thing happening on his skin, assuming you can see his skin.
Well, he's wearing armor, but people definitely communicate through. Oh, don't let these guys.
You get the distinct impression you do not want them to touch you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey.
Those are the only ones that can... Oh, let me just zoom in here. I would say that one guy can try and hit Gertrude. Gertrude! 30 to hit.
That's critical.
That's a critical.
Ooh.
A critical hit, yeah.
I'm gonna kill you all. 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ay,
And I need you to make
Okay.
a fortitude saving throw, please.
Do you want me to re-roll, or do you want me to use the one that I rolled when you had us roll?
You can use that one, but then you can't use it on your turn, obviously.
Right.
to you.
Okay. 6. I don't want
What was
bog
that?
rot.
26.
26.
That saves.
Uh,
don't
how
want
much
bog
damage
rot.
did you say again?
Oh shit. It should be in
20.
Oh no. It's not showing it, is it? 20...
Is it
fuck.
24?
Yeah, I think that
I
is
think
what
it
I
was
said.
24.
Oh yeah, 24. It shows it to me.
Oh.
It apparently doesn't show it to you, but it shows it to me.
Gosh, not
Alright.
doing great. It's fine.
Cool. That is their turn. Bria.
Oh shit.
Luckily for you, the two that approached you took their entire turn
I'm,
there.
I'm gonna go back this way. How many feet was that? Shit. But,
It was shit amount of feet. No, it was definitely more than that.
At the
no,
start
no.
of your turn, I need you to make a fortitude save, by the way.
I'm using my roll. It's a 26.
Okay, cool.
Touch. No, it's not. It's 30 feet. Great. Forbidding ward on Gertrude.
Okay, what does that do?
What is
It gives you I closed it. A +1 to bonus to armor class and saving throws against attacks, spells, and other effects from this one.
Okay, cool.
That's
Anything
all
else?
Nope.
That's you. Dalia.
I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna cast Warp Step, which gives me a +5 foot status on my, so I can move an extra 5 feet,
Mhm.
and then I can stride twice. That, so, and I have 25 movement, so 30. So I think I could move 60 because it
That's what
gives
that
me
sounds like.
+5. Okay, so I'm gonna go way over here.
Yep. Like, nope, to the bog rot.
And then I have one thing. No, that was a spell and movement. So I think that's done because the spell is 2.
Spell is 2.
actions.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
and then my fortitude save was 28.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember how things work.
Log it
Lorelai,
off.
what was
Yes, I
what
did.
was your fortitude save?
30.
You're fine. You're used to bad smells.
When I was, role playing it out in my mind earlier, it just went really well.
What you doing?
I am going to move to this position.
Mm-hmm.
And on this buddy right here,
Mm-hmm.
could I please have a... Oh. Would you consider him a mindless undead creature with no greater than a level 3 mind?
What does a level 3 mind mean?
It's I need a target that is one mindless undead creature with a level no greater than my spell. So 3.
Oh, that's the creature level.
Yeah, I think. No.
It's a higher level creature than that.
Ah, shit.
And I feel like Lorelai would know because undead shit is her jam.
Okay. So I don't think I can use this spell then, which I didn't realize was a problem. Is there any way I could sway you to let me roll for it somehow?
What is the spell?
Bind undead. I basically want him to be my undead.
I see. Let me look at it. Bind undead.
Really gotta hook her up with some of this. Just kidding.
Yeah, because unfortunately, like, it's not a saving throw or anything like that. I
think fundamental to this spell is the idea that it is a low-level creature.
Yeah. So
Or it is a creature connected to your... Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, so I would say no, sorry.
Alright. In that case... guess what? I am, going to do a 60-foot line through these bog babies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Basically, that line.
Yep.
I need a DC 21. What kind of roll? Reflex. Basic reflex. Saving throw.
Okay, here's the first one. 25.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, 19.
Fail.
Third one, 17.
Fail.
Fourth one, 21.
So meets it, beats it. So that's
the two in the middle
success and 2
fail. Yep.
Yeah.
I was kind of doing them from you along the line.
All right. The number. Just making sure.
Is it a half damage if they succeed?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. On a failure.
Success takes half damage.
Yeah. So 4d4.
Okay.
And that's 10 points of radiant torrent damage there for them. And then half if they saved.
Yep.
And this is, if it is important at all, it is force damage. This is specifically.
Okay.
And that is currently my turn.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Cool. All right.
Now it's Axel's turn.
Woo! That has given me just enough time to figure out how to play a bard. So Axel is going to drop a spell right about here on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to play like a really slick 80s bass line. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 and he's gonna scream, "'Cause this is Thriller night!" And a sound burst drops here and gets those 3 in a row. Need to make fortitude saving throws, please.
Does it only affect your enemies, or does it affect everyone in the vicinity?
I did not consider that. Pete
Because
needs
if
to
it-
make a fortitude
Pete
saving
needs to
throw.
make a fortitude save. Alright, so 3 fortitude saves from the mummies. The first one is a 26.
Passes,
The second one is a 18.
fails,
The third one is a 28.
passes.
So
So
the one in the
let
middle
me just-
failed.
Let me just roll
How
up
about
some
Pete?
damage.
31 off a nat 20.
Nice!
Yeah,
Where was
that
that
saves.
before?
So, they take people who fail take 8 sonic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and those that pass take 4 sonic damage.
Would a 31 be a crit success?
The
What's
DC is
DC?
19, so yes,
So yes.
so unaffected.
So you don't
Good.
take any damage.
Good job, Pete.
Pete has heard Axel enough to be like, eh.
No. He's heard Axel enough to be like,
Yeah. Yeah. He just throws the horns up and he's good.
Right, Axel, what else you got?
Antidote.
was
That's me.
Cool. Gertrude Beebiscuit.
Okay, she's gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and it's
Mhm.
gonna go right here. Hold on, how do I ping
What
again
What
on
is
here?
your spiritual weapon, Gertrude?
It looks like a sword with it has a handle and there's bees on it, and it looks it looks like something that somebody was given, and because it's based on who gives you your powers, so you can kind of
Okay, I have a long sword. That's what I'm going to give you because
That
that's what I've
works.
got.
But that's what it would be. It's
But yes,
sword with
I
a-
understand.
mhm.
I am picking up what you're putting down.
And I'm gonna try it because I'm allowed to do it when I first cast it. I'm allowed to
Mhm.
hit one creature, and it's gonna attack the one that hurt me.
Okay.
28 to hit,
Yes. Yes.
and then 5 force damage.
Cool.
Cool. That's 2 actions, and her last action is be like, I need the cleric. I need next to the cleric. I need next to the cleric. And just click over here. And Honey Biscuit's following. That's her turn.
Cool.
You got a healing word too, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Cool. All right. Okay. That brings us back to the top. Pete.
Pete's just gonna sort of mumble a little bit of just, stupid it, ow, and he's not gonna move, and he's gonna cast heal using the 3 action version, And basically anyone within 30 feet is taking some positive energy for 18.
Point of order, Pete. If chat has healed you, it has not worked.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. I forgot about chat healing. But yeah,
Cool. I will
it does
take those
take effect.
hit points back off.
Sorry about that.
That's cool.
So
Pete doesn't know. He's still doing what he's doing.
Yep.
He's spreading around 18 points of positive energy within 30 feet.
okay, is that each creature?
Everything within 30 feet.
Okay, you do not heal. Gertrude, you will though. The bog bodies take damage from that. How much was it? 18?
18.
So at this point, you would know that the healing magic is not working on you.
I will point that out and be like, hey, dudes, like, just... That usually makes me better.
You've only got 6 seconds, dude.
30 feet? Speak fast. Alright. Loralai, you haven't taken any damage, have you?
No.
Okay. So Gertrude, you will heal 18. Pete, you do not. That's you?
Yep, so how badly smashed up do these undeady people look now?
Some look worse than others. This one right in front of you here is the one... no, I lie. This one right in front of you here is the one that looks the worst at the moment. It has bits falling off. The one next to it is probably next, and then it gets less damaged as they move away from you, funnily enough. But the ones in front of you are starting to look hurt. It's hard to tell because they already didn't look great.
Yeah, they didn't look great.
Already looking rough.
But bits are beginning to like slough off in gross ways.
Tasty.
Yeah. Alright, that's your turn, Pete.
Yep.
That means it's the mummy's turn. Oh, I'm gonna kill Pete. It's bad. Alright,
Well, there was
these
nothing
ones...
to tell me I wasn't going to get healed.
I know,
Keep out of my plan.
but you, yep, it hadn't. No one had tried to heal you yet, so
Yeah.
there was no way for you to know that until someone tried. Okay. So...
Don't worry, Pete.
Lorelai's like, I don't have a follow-up to that, but don't worry.
I'll just
Okay,
find you and make you do my bidding. It's fine.
I need to check. Hey, Will, I have a job for you.
Yes.
Find
Yes.
out what HP a fishing net has on Pathfinder.
Okay, I'm on it.
Do some Google. Do some Google. All right, these guys are going to attempt to push their way through towards Bria. So I'm gonna say they're gonna make a. I'm just gonna make it a strength check to see if they can, like, pull the net apart. I'm gonna say that's a no because nets are strong things. Second one.
I'm reading here that the net has an armor class potentially.
That would be good.
Um,
I assume fishing nets
Shit.
would be strong.
Shout out to Black Citadel for this guide I'm about to read.
It's like, give me an armor class. That's how I need to know if they've succeeded or not. I don't think
It's
they have
the Dharma class is 10, according to
Yeah,
this
but fishing
article.
nets are like, I feel like fishing
It's strong.
big fishing nets are designed to hold big fish. So
Yeah. Okay,
tearing them
30.
apart shouldn't be a problem. I had a number in my brain and they didn't hit it, so I'm gonna just go with that.
Okay.
So they're like pulling at this net, like they're trying to get through, but these two can't do that. These two are going to do the same thing because they are also trying to get at something they can chow down on.
This thing also says that anyone who is in a net is the restrained.
Yeah,
if
they're not in
tangled
it
up in
though. They just are trying to
Yeah.
get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They're not
so
in
those
it yet.
two
This
definitely.
thing I'm reading is specifically talking about someone using a net to like throw on someone
Yeah.
like a weapon. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to like
Mhm.
reverse engineer it. I might go to another article.
Nah, it's fine. That's enough information for me to feel like I have an idea in my brain. All right, so
And they
these
have
two are
100 hit
starting
points.
to. Maybe they are. It's because they're at the part where the net is like you've joined the two nets together. But they seem to be able to, like, they're starting to be able to push their way through the gap. That's these two here, but they're making headway, but they haven't got through. These three are all gonna hit Pete again. Sorry, but you're right there. Okay. First attack. 30.
That hits. It's plus 10 to the AC's critical, yeah?
Correct.
So good news, you is correct.
These take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
He falls over backwards unconscious.
Oh dear.
Pete, roll me a d20.
No. Which direction he falls?
Does he fall into the net?
Just this. I can do. Hold on. I'll just roll something that has a plus 0. Do I have inspiration?
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Cool. Can I use my inspiration
Yep.
on this?
Yep.
Cool, because I don't like a 2. I will take an 11.
Okay. You do, in fact, fall backwards away from the net.
Yay!
So, the two that did not punch you are going to try to break through the net, but they can't get to you to hit you right now. So, the first one is a 24, so that's going to start making headway. The second one is an 8. It doesn't do shit. So, one punched you, the other two are, and then you fell over, and then the others are like trying to pull their way through. Yes.
Would I need to make a fortitude save for that here?
No, because there's no bog disease 3 level.
You're already at
You're
max.
you're already as
Bog.
diseased as you can be.
That's
It's like
bog.
on or off.
I just wanted
That's how. Yeah. It doesn't seem to have a. Let me just double check, but no, it's got stage 1 and stage 2. That's it. So. All right. And then this last one is going to find its way up the net to Loralai, who's standing right next to the net, and punch you through it. Punch. Dirty 20.
That does hit.
Please take
Just.
15 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a fortitude save from you.
I actually. What kind of damage is that?
The bog rot is negative.
Yeah.
The punch
I
is
have
bludgeoning.
a resistance. Okay, and that was how much?
15.
Okay, so take
Slide.
damage 15. And I have resistance to negative damage 5.
Okay, so make a
But
fortitude
I need
save.
to roll fortitude. 28.
I have a react.
Okay, you're
Never
fine. You're fine. It will make a second attack though because it. Oh crap! I got rid of it. No, I don't know what that. I'm gonna just ignore this roll. This is just so I can get back to
Yep.
where my penalty is. All right, penaltied one. Nah, we should take the first one because it was a natural one. And I can't do that. Though it was a 10.
Yeah, that misses.
Cool.
Okay.
Right, that's them. Bria, you just watched Pete fall over backwards. You also heard him say that healing didn't help.
Got it.
What are you doing?
I'm booking my butt over there. That's 2, and I'm gonna grab him and start pulling him away from the fence line.
Okay.
That line.
Bria's a
As far
strong
as we can get.
being, I would say. You can probably, how far away were you?
35 feet. So that was 2
So you
two
can
actions.
probably get him like 15.
Okay.
You can certainly get him away from the net.
Okay.
So Pete, you are pulled.
That's my whole thing.
Okay.
Yay.
Dalia.
All right, I'm gonna do. What is this spell? Inner Radiance Torrent, and I'm gonna use all 3 actions on that, so I get 120 feet. And
That's everyone, I would say.
yeah.
Oh yes.
And I need I think it's Fortitude, and DC's 21.
Okay. 8 fortitude rolls. Here we go. First one is 27.
Okay.
Second one is 31. Third one is 16. Fourth one is 14. Fifth one is 14. It's a lot of fails. Sixth one is 25. Seventh one is 19. Eighth one is 25. What was the DC?
19. I'm sorry, 21.
21. So the
Yeah.
third, fourth, fifth, and seventh
there was-
one failed.
Or was it half of them failed?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
5?
8. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 of them
4 of
failed.
them
Yeah.
failed. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
One,
gonna be-
one of them critically succeeded too.
Okay,
the second
so
Oh, yeah.
critical success, he takes no damage.
Yeah.
The successes at least take half.
Okay.
That is a whopping 7. But I think
going
there's
to-
isn't there a thing like when you do it, it's heightened initial damage as
If-
well as additional damage for 2-round casting.
Yeah,
So
if you're
additional
committing to doing
44.
it the 2 rounds.
Yeah. So I get to roll that again, the damage again.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
my
yep.
next
That's
turn
the
or
thing
next?
Loralai did last time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So 7 and 4, so total 11, and then the people that took half will take 5.
Okay, so
And then
this
one
guy
critically.
takes 5. I wrote it down so that it was gonna not be. Cool. Sorry, your big number was what?
11. And 5 for.
Please bear with me
Mhm.
while I damage all my guys.
That's cool. Pete's got plenty of time.
That one takes half. Y'all are getting the impression these things are real strong. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put that out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Fortitude
Pete-
is not
Pete
the
got
thing you
that.
want them to be rolling.
That's all right. That's why I ran away.
All right. Cool. That's you?
Yep.
Loralai.
Hello.
Hello.
I see that Bria has taken Pete away, and so I am going to trust my teammate Bria in that situation. I have the ability to kind of shape my magic. So it's actually going to be a 60-foot cone that I am able to cast in. So I'm hoping to I'll be able to get, I think, pretty much everyone in that zone. Yeah, so I can't get these two down here, but everybody in kind of this area.
Yep.
I'm going to do a full heal.
Okay.
Maybe. And that will be 11 points healing to anybody in that zone. And that will be positive energy, which means that would be damage for the undead.
More damage them. Yep.
I assume that does not affect Pete, but
It does not affect Pete.
yeah. Even Honey Biscuit's feeling a little invigorated.
The bug buddies are not. They are not enjoying this situation. Some of them are really looking very rough. Bits are falling off.
And just as a free action, can I just whisper that Kifa is going to claim them any moment now? And that will be my turn.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Axel.
Axel's gonna continue singing a really catchy song.
80s pop song.
And drop a sound burst on this guy right here.
What you got? Yep.
So that's gets those three.
Yep.
So I need the fortitude saves.
One is a 14. One is a 21. One is a 19. So the 21 saves, I think. Is that right?
The DC is 19, so the second one saves too.
Okay.
So they're gonna take half damage.
Okay.
So the full damage is, come on, good roll. That is not a good roll. That is 4.
Oh.
That's off 2d10. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, man.
So yeah, 4 and then 2 for the halves. And then Axel is going to use his last movement as an action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
He's going to move to there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool. Gertrude.
Well, she's gonna sustain spiritual weapon. Who looks the most rough out of the rough bodies?
This guy.
Okay, cool. Because she's
See that?
allowed to move it, sustains it. So.
Yep.
She's gonna move to that one and try and hit it. Oh, natural 20 for 30.
Woo! That hits. That's a crit.
Go, Gert.
14 points of force damage.
Nice.
He is not looking good.
Okay, and then my last 2 actions, I'm gonna phase bolt him.
Okay.
24 to hit,
Yes.
9 points of piercing damage.
You watch as this bog body just kind of collapses and becomes mud. It's just a little pile of mud on the ground. Nice work.
That's it.
What kind of damage does your spiritual weapon do?
Force.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just checking. Awesome. Pete. I need you to make a death save.
Oh, how do I do that?
Roll a d20, get higher than 10.
Cool, so I can just roll anything with a +0. 12.
Cool. That stabilizes you. So you're still unconscious, but you're not dying. You're just lying there unconscious right now.
Okay, so mechanical question.
Yes.
This bog rot says that I can't be healed.
Yes.
So I'm stable.
Yes. It
But I'm
can
not
be
conscious.
gotten rid of, just not by
Yeah.
heat.
Mhm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
And
you're stable, but you're
stabilization doesn't
unconscious.
count. Yeah.
All that means is that you're not dying. You're just unconscious and stable. You're just lying there until
not
someone
dead,
finds a
just
way
waiting.
to unbog rot you. Basically, is what is
Which
going on.
I know how to do from reading the thing.
Yes. But
Hmm.
yeah. Your
gonna-
compatriots will have to work that out. Right. It is the mummy's turn. So we have, just for the sake of usefulness, a weak spot here and a weak spot here, where they've started bashing their way through. So, one is going to hit Loralai because you're still right there. First attack, 25. Loralai.
Then, oh no.
Oh, have we
Uh-oh.
lost Loralai?
Oh, there
Are
she
you
is.
there? Oh, she's back. Are you back?
The internet,
Yeah.
it went loud!
25 to hit.
To hit me?
Yes, to hit you.
Yes. You're still standing by
Yes.
us.
Yes.
That does hit, yes.
Cool, cool. Please take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And I will need a fortitude
Okay.
save from you, please.
Okay. Fortitude. I will be using my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
Oh, let me try something. Can I try something? I've got a reaction called counter
Oh, sure.
performance. Before you, so I can a visual effect or an auditory trigger. I can roll a performance check for Loralai to use instead of her.
Oh,
feat.
okay.
Okay, go.
That is performance of 14. Sorry.
Do you still wish to use your inspiration? Because his performance
Yeah.
was worse than your fortitude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna reroll that. I'm nervous. 27.
That saves. Second shot. 13.
Miss.
Assume does not hit you. Third shot. 10.
Miss.
Cool. Right. The others are going to try to break through the net because everybody else has moved away. This net is probably saving your asses. I'm just putting that out there. Good job, Will. In fact, Will, take a hero point for that shit. Alright, so I'm going to roll a fuck ton of... How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, I'm missing one. Oh, you killed one. Six strength checks. First one is a 22. Second one is a 17. Third one is a 18. Fourth one is a dirty 20. What did I say? 6. Fifth one is a 13. Bloody useless bog monster. 15.
Yay.
Oh god. Okay. So the very first guy, this guy, starts to make headway through the net, but none of them have managed to get through. Bria, you're up.
I am going to cast another spell. If I can see how far away this is. Not that button.
Wrong liver.
That's the wrong. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move this way. And on these, this one, I'm casting Divine Lance.
Mm-hmm. Is that radiant? Divine
it's
positive
divine,
energy?
Positive,
Yep.
yeah.
Cool. Yep.
27 to hit.
Yep.
Natural 19. And then, oh my god. Double 4s for 11.
Very nice.
Why not? I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
Can I do it again? Question. Yes, I can. It's a +3 instead. That's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna go back to standing by Pete.
Okay. Dalia.
Sustaining her spell from the last time. So
Yep.
It doesn't say if they have to re-roll.
It's the
their
same
or it's
save.
the same people. The same. So they just. I
Yep.
just need to roll damage.
I wrote
again.
it down.
Okay,
I wrote it down for
cool.
this exact reason.
So. Oh, that's a better roll. 10 and 19. So 19 on the fails and 9 on
Very
the
nice. Okay.
Much better roll than last time.
That was a crit, so.
And that's all 3 of
19.
my
Oof.
actions.
That means a couple of them are real fucking hurt now.
Cool. And I'm just over there glowing. I'm glowing for like a minute. Just
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
beacon of energy.
Cool. All right. Loralai,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Yep.
up.
Well, I am going to. I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna heal.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Ah, shit. How hurt are they looking? Like, is it like I could blow them over, or is it it's shit's still going down for a while?
There are a couple of them that look like they're pretty close to turning to muck.
Okay.
The ones further down, further away from you, obviously are looking stronger because they haven't been hit by as much stuff.
Mm-hmm. I am going to. What is a? Sorry, this is like a technical question. A burst
Mhm.
is that like 10 foot out from a central point, like
A
circle?
burst.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
told while I
Yeah,
look at it.
burst.
An area of
Like-
effect burst. So if I was to put
burst
like
in all directions from a single corner of a square within the range of the effect, spreading in all directions to a specified radius.
Oh, okay. So
So
what
you
I'm
choose
gonna
a
do?
square, you pick a corner, and then it goes. That square is counted in that in the opposite. Like, if this is the square, this is 1,
Yeah.
2. This is 1, 2. If you see what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put that here.
Yep.
So that and Pete are going to be missed.
Yep.
And I am going to need a. Oh, what? I'm gonna need a DC 21 reflex save from those skeletons.
Those 4. Did you
Yes.
hit all 4? Okay.
Mhm.
4 reflex saves coming up. 23.
Pass.
Technically, they're not as good.
26. God, I'm rolling well.
Boy.
Pass.
25.
Pass.
21.
Meets it, beats it. This ground is considered difficult terrain.
The circle.
Yep. On subsequent rounds, if they stay there, then they're gonna have to like retake their save. So they're gonna be moving more slowly through here, and if they don't get out, they'll be at risk of taking damage. As from the ground, Loralai like slams her scythe into the ground, and her eyes bleed inky black, and skeletal misshapen hands come out of the ground and start clutching at anything that they can grab
Oh.
within that sphere.
Awesome.
And then
Living her best life right now.
Do they take half damage from whatever it is, or are they
it
just-
doesn't specify, so I assume not.
Okay. Cool.
Which sucks because that's a level 3 spell.
Yeah.
Damaging or destroying skeletons is irrelevant. So even if they stomp them out,
They're
they
still there.
just keep
Yeah.
growing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then
Seeing this anime, it doesn't end well.
Yeah. And then I'm going to, just because I can, going to step away.
That seems wise. Okay. Cool. Axel,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay. In this, which guy is looking rough here? In these four?
This guy looks the worst.
The middle one?
Yep.
Okay. Axel is going to mock him with the bon mot, or however you're supposed to say it.
Bon mot.
Bon mot. Bon mot.
We have an actual Frenchman. I'm sure
I know,
you
he
said
tried.
it right.
He tried to explain it to me, and I still have no idea. So, I'm just going to go with the good old Kiwi. It's bon mot.
Bon mot.
Not to be confused with the lead singer of AC/DC, Bon Scott. So I'm rolling diplomacy against the creature's will DC.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Twitch inspiration for that. 24.
17.
So that is a success, which means he's got -2 to will saves for 1 minute.
Okay.
And then a haunting. Hold on. No, that's fortitude. Phantom pain
Oh yeah.
is
That's
coming.
will, is
His. Yes, he must make a will save.
-2.
-2.
17.
Oh, that fails.
Nice.
So the target takes full initial and persistent damage and is sickened 1. So that is 12 points of mental damage.
He turns to mud.
Yes.
Muck monster. You killed him with your painful music.
Phantom pain. Just. And typically that's just Axel turning the treble way up and doing a gnarly ass back slide.
Yeah. Excellent.
That's canon now, so that's his turn.
Okay. Cool bananas. Gertrude.
Okay. I'm just gonna sustain spiritual weapon and hit the one that's next to. I rolled a 19 for 29. Is that a critical hit?
It is not a critical, but it does hit.
It just hits real good.
I rolled so bad. 8
8.
force damage.
Look, it all adds up.
So it's still there.
Yep.
I'm just gonna phase bolt it.
Okay.
12.
To hit. No.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration and reroll
Okay.
that.
Oh,
I rolled the same thing.
that's a ranged attack. Fatal.
Yeah.
That's the ranged attack.
I have a thing I can do. It's a reaction, and it's called
Okay.
shadow projectile.
Okay.
And I can copy somebody else's ranged attack. It's an illusion of their attack, and it will do 3d8 mental damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me do that.
Do you have to roll to attack them?
Let me see what it does. Saving. It's a will save, DC 21.
Okay.
So
All
whoever she attacked, I'm gonna copy it.
27.
That's a save. So let me see if it has. Okay, if on a success, the
Right.
creature is flat-footed against the triggering attack.
What?
On a success.
Unsuccessful. On a success.
No.
Okay.
Success. He succeeded because it was 21
Yes.
and he rolled a 27.
Yes.
So he's flat-footed against the triggering attack. It doesn't say he takes half damage though, so I guess.
No. I think what that does is lower his AC against that attack, but I don't think it lowers it enough to help Jen.
Okay. All right. So let me mark that I did that spell.
It was worth a shot.
Cool.
Thank you.
It was worth a shot. That would have been awesome. All right. Gertrude, anything else?
I'm good.
Okie dokie. Pete, have a good sleep. The
Oh,
mummies.
Pete's really chill.
He's so chill. He's having a sleep. All right. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 left. They're all going to try and break through the thing. Starting with the one at the top. Let us see if any of them can manage to do it this time. It's not with a 16. There'd be a way to re-roll it. It's so dumb. Okay. 24. Aha! This one breaks through.
No,
Break on through to the other side.
11.
Break on to the other side.
22. This one breaks through. What am I doing? Strength. 2 more. 17. 13. Those 2 at the bottom are useless. So 2 of them have broken through, but I will say that it takes their whole turn to, like, rend it apart. But they're coming! They're coming! Bria!
Disrupting weapons and then standing guard.
Okay. Okay, what does disrupting weapons do?
I infuse my battle axe with positive energy, and then they deal an extra 1d4 damage to undead.
Cool! Awesome! Good job! That's an excellent choice. Dalia!
I'm gonna use all 3 actions to do magic missile at this guy.
Okay.
So, and at my heightened level, it's actually 4 missiles. So those automatically hit. So it's 4d4. Let me see. Increase. So again, there we go. Let me add another die. There we go. 14 force.
Points of damage?
Yeah.
He is barely standing, but he's still heading towards Pete's delicious lying on the ground form.
No, that was all my actions, so.
Okay. Loralai.
I have sustained the spell, so I'm going to need reflex saves from those bogs, please. Bog boys.
The 3 that are in the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. First guy. 26.
Save.
Second guy, 27.
Save.
Third guy, 21.
Save. So they're still in difficult terrain.
Yep.
I've sustained it. And I'm going to do a 2-piece heal. So this is within 30 feet of me.
Mhm.
Cone.
Mhm.
That will be 1d8.
So it'll hit those 2.
So that should be 5 plus 8 is 13.
13.
13
This
points
one.
of.
Who was heading towards Pete turns to Muck.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
The other one takes some damage.
All right.
30 feet, you said, right? No, it just hits those
yeah.
two.
And that is me, I believe.
Cool. You're whittling them down, folks. Axel, you're up.
Here comes a turn much like the other one, except targeting this guy. Oh, no, I'm not on the pinger.
Yep.
This guy here, Axel's going to say, you should have been flushed a long time ago. And rolls some diplomacy.
Against Will, right?
I'm going to re-roll because I got Twitch Inspiration back. That's worse. 14.
16. Yes.
Let's see.
I did make a mistake. That second creature wouldn't have taken the damage, so it was only the one that got hit that was closest to me.
Cool.
Sorry. I only did a two rounder because I sustained my spell. I forgot.
All good. How much damage was it?
It was 13.
Oh yeah.
So he passes, so he's not affected by that really perfectly timed and delivered
He did
clip.
not understand your insult and therefore does not care.
But he
It was
is
too
going to
clever
get
for him.
he's going to get the phantom pain anyway,
Mhm.
which he needs to make a will save just to see how bad it is on him.
21.
That is a success, so he takes 9 mental damage and
Cool.
no persistent damage.
Cool.
And that is
That's
Axel's
you.
turn.
Gertrude, you're up.
Hey, gonna sustain the spiritual weapon, hit the one that broke through.
Cat.
28 to hit. I keep going down. I did a 20, 19, and 18. Just
28 hits.
6 force damage to that one.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna phase bolt it. I have a thing going. 25 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
That's it.
Cool. That's it. Alright. Pete. You having a good sleep?
You know that expression, if somebody was more laid back, they'd be asleep?
Here, I'll send you a cat to hang out with. No.
Okay. It's the mummy's turn. This one is coming for Bria, because you're the closest. The others are going to continue to try to break. 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts at breaking nets. This is what my monsters are doing today. 24! This one makes a weak spot. $15 does fuck all. 19 does not help. 23 does, though. Do you already have a weak spot? Yeah! This guy breaks through. So, Bria. This one's gonna hit you. $17 to hit?
Yeah, no.
How about 12?
No.
Cool. That's their turn. Bria, it's your turn.
Oh, good.
Use your awesome axe.
Uh-huh. Ooh, that's not gonna go well. That's a 10.
Nope.
We're gonna try
Nope.
that again. That's a 12.
Nope.
Oh boy. One more. I'll go now. That's a 9.
No.
I'm just spinning around in circles at this point.
Yep. Amazing. Alright, Dalia, you're up.
Right, so this little guy harassing my friend is gonna give 4 magic missiles up his ass.
Okay.
Magic
Don't
missiles.
mess with my friends.
magic missiles up the ass.
How much damage up his
A
bum
lot.
It's
ass?
15.
15 is a no. It's not.
Oh, it's not
Sorry.
enough? God damn it.
Not quite. It's very
I'm rolling
close, but
pretty
not
well.
quite. Sorry. I was like, oh yeah, that's less. Nope.
Oh.
He had 17.
Ah! That's all my actions too, so.
He does not look happy though. He is extremely not barely standing up.
Okay.
Okay, Loralai,
It's all chipping away at it.
Yeah.
you guys slowed them down, which is big because if they had managed to
Yeah.
swarm you, it would have been
Mhm.
a bad time.
Has this one
Goodness.
broken through?
No, not
weak
yet.
spot.
It's just weakened it, so they've got to get through twice.
Okay.
Is the mechanic I made up in my head when a net was there.
How fucked up does the one with Bria look?
Very fucked
Really
up.
fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is
I-
barely holding on.
Swing.
Doug.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Can I use my Twitch inspiration to reroll that?
Sure.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Woo! That is... Oh, fuck me. I rolled a 1
Oh.
on damage. That's 4 points of magical
enough.
He had
slashing.
2
That's
left.
enough. That's enough. He only had 2 left.
Alright. And then in that case... Death's Call. I see something pass from life. I am invigorated. I gain temporary hit points. How much...
Awesome.
What level was that creature?
5.
So I get 5 hit points. I'm looking super stoked about it. And as a... Yeah, that's... I've only got like one thing left to do, but I can't move. So I'm just going to shield myself, I think. Oh no, that's 2. Oh no, that's 1. Okay, so I shield myself just in case something comes up on me.
Cool, cool. Excellent.
Let's just keep doing what I'm doing because it's not working. So diplomacy on this guy here. He's gonna say something really quippy like "Your mummy dresses you funny."
29. And I'm actually so happy about that.
No, you don't get to. You're not getting to roll will saves. This is against your will DC.
Oh.
These bon mots.
Ah. Okay. I misunderstood you.
So
you
yeah,
roll.
no,
Is that how that works?
I roll, and then whatever the DC of their will is.
Okay.
So I got a 15.
You just beat it.
Oh,
Cool. So -2 to the will save for phantom. What is it?
pain.
Phantom pain. Phantom pain.
Okay. I rolled another 29. 27!
Okay, that's a success. So it just takes the damage, but no ongoing stuff. One day
How
I'll
much?
get 15 points of mental damage. That is one
It's hard
off a
to
full roll.
It's hard to mentally damage something that has very little brain or mind, I guess, is the thing. That's why their will saves are high, because there ain't anything there to
There's nobody home.
catch hold of, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, he's looking
He's-
hurt. He's looking hurt.
That is my turn.
Okie dokie. Gertrude.
Oh, tried and true, but I'm gonna go after the one that broke through.
Fair enough.
Oh my gosh, it went down 1 again. 27 to hit.
Hits. Still hits.
7 points of force damage. And she's gonna change it up a little bit because she does not like that this one broke through. She's gonna use kinetic ram against the one in front of her. And
Okay.
it needs to make a fortitude save.
27.
It saves, so nothing happens, I don't think.
I like Hero Lab dice, you guys.
Yeah, we
Compared to
swapped
frickin-
to Pathfinder. This is your
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
I'm not
apparently,
saying.
because
I'm not a fan of your dice.
when I was rolling real dice or D&D Beyond dice, I was fucking terrible. But now it's all changed. Sorry. Yes, Gertrude,
That's
please
okay.
continue with
That's
your.
That's
That's
it.
you. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty, next round. Pete has a sleep. This guy is gonna go. He's not very quick, but he can get there with 2 movements. Then he's gonna punch Bria. No. Punch Bria with his Bogrot fist. 28 to hit.
Ow. Yeah.
Please make a fortitude save for me. And take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's a 14 save.
Bria, you have level 1 Bogrot. At the moment, it has no effect on you. It's just taking hold. Did you take your 9 points of bludgeoning?
Yep.
Cool. The other 3 are going to continue to try to break their way through.
I can do my reaction thing to that fortitude save. Sorry.
Your performance thing. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, give it a go.
Come on! Oh, that's a nat 20 for 32.
Never mind, you do not in fact have Bogrot.
Woohoo!
15.
Let's go.
22 and 21. So this one breaks through. Slowed down by Loralai's thingy. This one breaks through. So there's only one now held back by the net. That
Get
is
on the
them.
other side of the net.
Bria,
Your thing,
You're up.
buddy.
Oh, we're gonna attempt to hit this thing again.
cool.
Well, it's a different one this time, but you get the point. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits!
And that's 5 points.
But it's radiant.
2 slashing and 1 radiant.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and another hit. That's a 12. I'm gonna re-roll that though. I have inspiration. Oh, I shouldn't have re-rolled that.
No?
That's a natural 1.
Oh, babe.
You have one more, I think.
Mm-hmm. Another. Oh, it's this one. It's shit. That's what that is. That's a 2.
You apparently
I got
got my
one.
dice mojo.
I always
You hit it
have that
once.
dice mojo.
Good job. Okay, Dalia.
Alright, Dahlia's gonna move over here. And then she's going to pick up a rock off of the ground and telekinesis.
You're gonna throw rocks at them.
I'm gonna throw rocks at that guy, yeah. Telekinetic projectile. Oops. I meant to hit. That, 13? No, I'm gonna reroll that. That's terrible.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Alright, I used
You
my...
throw rocks badly and miss.
You know what? I'm gonna use my hero point, because why not?
Okay.
I want to hit this motherfucker. Okay, give me a
Okay.
second. Use it all. Come on. 22.
That does hit.
And that will be 16 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Loralai.
All right. When I'm sustaining this spell, I'm allowed to move it 20 feet. I'm going to try to get the two that are like to the west of us there. I think that I should be able to do that with that movement.
Like that.
But yeah. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to... How hurt is the one right in front of me looking?
The most hurt out of... No, almost the most hurt out of all of them. The one Axel's been hitting up at the top is the worst, but this one here, you mean? Pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Pretty hurt.
I step up and I try to hit him.
Okay.
Fuck. Nope. 13 to hit. Does
No.
not.
What does
That's
that
my
spell
turn!
do? Does it damage them or does it just slow them down?
Oh, right. He needs the reflex save.
Yeah,
Sorry, they
that's
both
what I
do.
thought. I was like, there's something that happens there.
Yes.
That is a 14 for the one in front of you,
Failure.
and a 17 for the other one.
Failure! Alright. Let's fucking go. Let's hope that this does something. That will be 12 points of slashing damage from the grasping claws.
He now looks more hurt than he did before. He's now barely standing, but he's still up.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
Okay, Axel.
The one that is beating on Bria right in front of him.
Yep.
Axel's just gonna massive chord and a phase bolt erupts out of the end of his guitar,
Cool.
and it's a 28 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Not a critical.
Nope.
Damn. 12 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Getting them down.
That is
They're
not-
looking rough.
And then, just for good measure, Axel's going to fire a pick out of his guitar string, which is my flavored sling. I'm going to use my Twitch inspiration to re-roll that garbage. 22 hit?
Yep. Same guy.
Yeah, same guy. Ugh! 1 bludgeoning damage as a pick lodges in the muddy shittiness.
It's just this, like, totally muddy brown, gross, like, mummy with this, like, bright orange pick sticking out of its cheek.
I love it.
With an Axel monogram on it, just ping,
Yeah. So good.
right off the G string.
As one does.
Gertrude, you're up.
She's going to sustain, but he has to move, so she's gonna let that one have to move closer, and hit the one next to. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Ah, my streak went away. All right, she's gonna phase bolt it now.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 30.
So roll crit damage on that.
12. Oh, I rolled double ones. 12 piercing.
Oh,
She also looks rough, but still there.
All right, that's her turn.
That's her turn. Pete still sleeping.
Aw, Pete.
It's been a great game for me.
He just fell down and stayed there.
Wake him up
Okay.
and he'll be fine.
Pretty easy
So-
way to earn coin.
Have a good sleep. So we have one punching at Bria, one punching at Loralai, one trying to get through the net to Gertrude, and another one moving really fucking slowly through this difficult terrain. So we'll start with the Bria one. Punch, punch, punch. Punch the first. 33.
Oof.
Ow.
What
My
is your AC?
is 19.
Okay. Okay, so that's a crit.
Yeah.
Please take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And make a fortitude save.
Now, roll above a 1, please. Okay, it's above a 1, but it's not great. 13.
Reaction
Yep.
30.
Cool. Axel saves your ass
Today
again.
is not the day.
Second punch.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. Make a fortitude
I'm
save.
out. Down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Okay, I still need you to make a fortitude save.
Mm-hmm. That's a dirty
That's
20.
the healing word. No.
A dirty 20
Yep.
does not save. You have bog rot. Stage 1 bog rot.
Okay.
Okay,
Which is
nothing.
good,
Yes.
Yeah.
but
It's not
bad.
bad.
Yeah. Stage 1 bog rot has no ill effect.
You just can't be healed,
You just
and
can't
it doesn't
be healed.
have the bad stuff on stage 2.
Yep. So you now have 2 clerics down, neither of whom can be healed by ordinary means. And the third one's about to be hit.
We just have to get out of combat, you guys.
And
Get me out.
and Jax is smiling way too much at this. You've got your little I'm having fun smile. I'm killing
Look,
people.
I don't usually get to do this much damage to people. Alright, Loralai,
Yep.
let's go. You have lots of hit points, it'll be fine. First attack, 15.
Miss.
Second attack, 16.
Miss.
Third attack, 10. This guy can't hit you for
Miss.
shit. Congrats, guys. You still have a cleric. Okay. This guy's gonna try to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't. He like gets to like here. One. Hang on. Where was he? He was there. Oh no, he can get to you. It will take all his movement though. At half speed, because they are not fast to start with, and you slowed him down with your spell. So he does not hit you. This last guy is going to try to break through the thing. He does not succeed. So, Bria, I need you to make a death saving throw, please. Where's my hardest dying work? Cheat sheet.
Cough, hero points, cough.
Yeah. 10.
10. I believe stabilizes you. Just. So you are technically wounded 1, but you're not dying. Same with
Got
me.
it.
Dalia.
Alright, this guy. Gonna telekinetic projectile. Come on, baby. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
17 bludgeoning.
17 damage.
Yes, bludgeoning damage.
He is now mud. He just
Okay.
collapses in a splooshy mud pile.
And she's gonna be like, oh yeah, I have this sling. That, you know, I'm gonna wait. What's the distance? I've never used my actual weapon.
The range-
50 feet,
range
but
is
it's a one
50
action.
feet.
Yeah, so I could probably get this guy.
Mhm.
Let's sling a bullet at this guy. 24 to hit,
That hits.
5 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Loralai, you're up.
Yeah.
This is tense, you guys. 2 clerics down.
Sustain.
pretty
Can I please get? I'm going to sustain. Can I get a reflex save on them?
Yep. So the first one, which is the one right in your face, is a dirty 20.
Miss.
The second
does
one
not
is a
do it.
16.
Does not do it. So I'm going to be rolling. That is 9 points of skeletal hand slashing damage.
One of them collapses in a
Yep.
pile on the ground. You're down to 2.
I am going to swing for the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 28 hit?
It does.
That's 13 points of magical slashing.
Cool. He's still up. He looks hurt, but this is the one that was the furthest away, so he started out
Yeah.
in the best shape. But he does look hurt now. Working his way through your
Does a
skeleton thing was bad.
Does
Sorry,
a
yep.
17 hit?
No.
Okay. Oh. Let me just make sure that they're not like...
I assume they're just weapon attacks.
Yeah, I was just making sure that they didn't get like flat-footed or anything in the difficult terrain.
Ah,
It doesn't.
so it wouldn't
Specify
help you
that.
with the 17.
Yeah, okay. That's my turn.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Lorelai's playing dangerously, man. Axel, you're up.
Axel phase bolts again with a 24 to hit.
Which one are you phase balling?
The one that's up on Loralai.
Okay, yep. 20 what to hit?
24.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 11 points of piercing.
Close.
Are we allowed
Slight
to?
hit.
Are we allowed to use hero points to re-roll an attack roll?
I think it's any D20 roll.
Yeah, I did.
So yes.
Yes.
23 to hit with the pick sling
Yep.
for 4 points of
That is
bludgeoning
exactly
damage.
what you needed to take
Oh,
that guy down.
Ping! Go,
You killed
Roxy.
him with your guitar pick.
little,
Good
little
job.
pick in the forehead.
Yep.
Yes.
And he just collapses and hits the ground. It just goes sploosh into like mud.
Axel's going to
I
fist
told
pump
you
and
guys
go.
these things were lucky.
Axel's
All
going
right.
to fist pump and go. Pick that one out. That's my turn.
Are you done? Gertrude.
I'm done.
Okay, tried and true. It's been working so far.
Yeah, don't...
23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna phase bolt it. 15 to hit.
Close. 15, no.
Then I'm gonna use my hero point to re-roll that, because why
Okay.
not?
I know.
17 to hit?
Nope.
Bummer.
That's it. That's her turn.
Okay. Pete's having a sleep. This one last guy is going to try to break through the fucking net.
Yeah.
Nope. He does not break through the net. Bria is having a sleep. Dalia, you're up.
All right. Telekinetic projectile. I just got inspiration, didn't I? Good. I'm gonna use it.
That face was amazing. That was like, ew.
Ew. Well, when you have a plus 11 and you roll a 13, that's
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
So
you.
that's
I just, you know,
dirty 20.
does not hit.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Let's try to sling him. 21?
Just hits.
Okay. And that's 1.
1.
She's not real good with the sling, you guys.
This rock goes dunk.
This actual thing is just, yeah.
It's like the sound of a rock hitting mud. I can't make it with my mouth.
I try.
Alright, that's you.
Yep.
Loralai. Finish
Hello.
him.
As
I
if it is so
weakened him
easy.
for you.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, because he's not through yet, right? So I'm fighting through a
No.
net.
Yep.
And I can only move this thing 23. And it's too far.
Mhm.
All right. Unfortunately, there's not anything I can do through the net, and I'm saving my last healing spell just in case I need it for one of you guys.
Okay.
So what I am going to do is I am going to stand over my compatriots here,
Mhm.
and I am going to cast Shield Others on Gertrude. If this thing comes up on her, she'll only
Okay.
take half damage, and I'll take half.
Okay. Cool.
That's my turn.
Axel.
At the risk of being repetitive, phase bolt. he just plays a slightly different chord this time, and the same thing happens.
Yeah.
So
I like to think the whole
is-
thing is just one song that he's playing, and it's like just bolts going off every 6 seconds.
Like when-
I'm hearing the beat again.
like when you see Lemmy from Motorhead hold his bass up and machine gun the crowd with it. That's
Yeah.
what it's like.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a 17. That misses, doesn't it?
it does.
All right. Gonna.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Nell.
What did Lionel do? Did he heal the
I
monster?
heard there was a secret chord that Axel played to please the bog.
Classic.
Oh.
Sling. Another pick gets fired.
Mhm.
Ugh, 17 again. So
Nope.
just
Last
sails
guy
over
is
his head.
just like,
If
if he had any brains, he would run away, but they don't have the kind of brains
No
that run
brains.
away.
It
That's
shouldn't
all
have-
from
That's
Axel.
you.
That's
Gertrude.
Shouldn't have made it back to me. 26 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. So the sword's gonna hit it for 8
Come on.
points of force damage.
Yes. He had 7 left.
Oh.
So Gertrude's spiritual weapon takes down the bog monster, and silence descends over the
Ooh.
clearing.
She
2
killed
of your
the first and the
compatriots
last.
are fallen. What are you doing?
All right. I quickly spin, drop to my knees. I know exactly where Pete's equipment is because we are weirdos who describe exactly where we carry everything on our bodies to each other at all times.
Mhm.
So I take out his healer's kit, and then I actually take his own dagger, and Axel, alcohol.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
what sort of a question is that?
So I dump alcohol out on Pete's sword, and I get into his armor, and I am going to be performing a risky surgery on my friend.
Okay.
I am going to fuck him up to try to get him unfucked up.
Explain to me exactly what you mean by this.
So I'm going to be rolling a medicine roll to see, hopefully I get it. Normally this is, a DC 15, but because I'm doing it risky, I am making it a little harder on myself to make it a better roll. So I am going to attempt to treat wounds on my buddy here. Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm performing a risky surgery.
Wait, before you do that,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Nudge Fate. So if If you have a +1 would get you to a success,
Okay.
you got it.
Because I don't really know if any of this is going to work, but I'm getting a +2, then the +1 bump if I need it.
Yeah.
So, what exactly
Oh.
are you using? I need to look at it because.
So I am using the treat wounds action with my risky surgery ability, which is a feat of mine that gives me a +2 circumstance bonus, which basically
Okay.
means like I look like a scary doctor, not
Yeah.
a nice clean one.
Okay.
I saw him take those hits in the shoulder, so I have had our friends help me disrobe this poor man to the top, and I'm hacking in and just
Okay.
making sure.
Okay.
I rolled a 30.
Oh.
Okay. So, what that means is that you are able to deal with the specific wounds on his body, but it unfortunately does not remove the bog stuff because that is technically disease, which is different to wounded.
And there's the important thing before that as well, the bog.
So
That I
I'm going.
haven't been saying.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So physically, he looks more or less healed, but he doesn't wake up,
Mhm.
and you get the sense that there's still something going on.
Okay. Am I getting any sense that this is holding on to him in a I'ma make him a mummy way?
You can make a medicine check.
Okay.
Or you can make your undead lore check. I'll allow that too, given what these creatures are.
Oh, I do that with religion because it's all I got. But
okay.
28.
You get the sense this isn't. Hang on, let me just look at it again. It's not an undead thing in the sense that it will turn him into a mummy. But you get this distinct sense that whatever is going on is essentially rotting him from the inside. And that if it isn't handled or dealt with, it's going to become worse.
Do I have a sense of how long I have?
Given he's already unconscious, maybe a day.
Ooh.
Okay. I am going to go through the same rigmarole with my friend Bria.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna, do my same medicine check, make sure I've cleaned the wounds, done everything on that front. For her, I get a 28. I assume I have pretty much the same knowledge.
Yeah. Pretty much you have the distinct impression that whatever it is they've been infected with has to be dealt with in some other way other than just standard healing.
Okay.
Axel?
How far is the distance from this beach to the town?
You maybe walked like 20 minutes or so. It's not very far.
So this is all taking some time, right? What Loralai's doing?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes each.
Axel's gonna tell the people who are still standing, like, I'm gonna book it back to town and get some help with stretchers for these guys.
Okay.
So Axel leaves.
That's easy enough. Easy. Yeah. Sorry. Yep.
Okay. And with that, can I just take a quick break because I'm like legit busting?
Yeah. Go for it.
Axel literally runs off.
Okay. So, I have not prepared the best magics for dealing with disease today. Mostly because that was Pete's forte, and I didn't think he would be the first person to fall. So, the thing is if I can keep them until the next time, the morning, is the dawn, when I normally pray over my magic, I could potentially be able, maybe, to deal with this, but I am not currently, I am nearly tapped out. The only magic I can do is maybe heal the rest of you. Is anybody else hurt?
I'm fine. I don't think Axel got hit either.
If I can keep
should
them
we stay here
stable,
in town?
if I can keep them stable till morning, I can attempt to try to remove whatever this is. But if I cannot keep them alive until the morning, they are gone.
I think we should try to find somewhere to keep him here, rather than getting out on the barge again.
Because your healing potions, are they particularly good with diseases specifically?
No, it just heals the wound. Doesn't do anything for disease.
I can pray over it tonight, but I cannot do anything today. And in kind of a rage, Loralai lashes out and she smashes the head of one of the bog mummies, and I'm going to need a DC 21 save on that. Of a will save on that undead creature that's technically at a 0.
Okay. I mean, I think a dead thing can't make a will save. I think that would be an automatic failure. Like, I rolled well, but actually when I'm thinking about it, I don't think that is a...
So,
yeah.
what this does is I have snuffed the potential of this thing ever coming back, basically. And I get hit points back for destroying it.
Yeah. Okay.
And we have to carry them back, I suppose, and just, I will not, I don't know what to do other than just hope we can make them get through the night.
We should stay in the town tonight. You should get your rest as soon as possible. Get your power back in the morning.
Yeah.
Cure whatever they've got. So I don't have anything. My potions don't help with that.
And then, if we can do that, because I've cleaned the wounds, they are not festering, but it's the disease. I cannot remove it yet.
But you have access to that magic if you sleep. Pray on it in the morning.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that I know it is something that is possible because Pete and I have discussed this, but it's not something I'm controlling the dead. I'm making them come out of the ground. I'm, sending them on their way. I'm not a doctor. So I can try, but I cannot promise anything. And that means that I have...
for a promise.
It just means that I've broken promise. So, I guess let's get them back to the town.
So, Axel, it'll take you maybe an hour to get there, find some stretchers of some sort, and get back.
He's running really, really fast. He's dashing the whole way. Finding...
Yeah, but you still gotta find someone who... Yeah. I'm saying that it takes 20 minutes to find someone.
He runs into town and is like, I need 3 able-bodied men!
Wind blowing in his hair.
Never watched Mr. Dramont.
So Axel returns with a couple of fishermen and some stretchers, and you carry these two back to town. The Fisher King's Lament has a couple of rooms upstairs, but they're not great. They're very basic. You can spend the night there. I'm gonna just keep going because this is important story stuff.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you want to do in the evening before that? Yes. Well,
I would have stayed behind and carefully rolled up the net and brought that back to town.
Yeah.
he immediately spots that it's been ripped apart by monsters and refuses to give you your deposit back.
Axel's not even going to contest that. He's just like,
Did
you
it?
know, it
job.
did its job. Terribly sorry. I'm sure a man of your skills will be able to fix it.
It did do its job because it slowed them down. So that was
in true Loralai fashion. Also, the heads. She has a bundle of 3 heads tied to her belt.
Okay, they are gross.
Yeah, she's cool with that.
Okay, cool. All right. Is there anything any of you want to do in the evening? Yes, Axel.
Can Axel play a set in the pub?
Sure. You make no money though.
Not even under my normal busking mechanic.
Nope.
Ah.
These fishermen don't give a shit. They're just like, why is this guy making noise in our drinking place?
So, Loralai is
anything will help with what you need to do. So there's no different spell I could take to help any of that.
No, but we know that we are communicating together. It's easy to do, and sometimes I will ask for water, and Loralai is going to tend to their wounds and use combination prestidigitation, stabilize, and continuously checking these wounds, making sure it's not festering, and that it's not going further than she expects it to.
Okay.
She will only take breaks if Gertrude, Axel, or Dalia can also stand by and make sure the cleaning is happening.
Yeah, Gertrude
You will
has
have
healer's
to
keys and
sleep
stuff.
in order to get
you
your
have
spells
to,
back.
you have
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah.
It will take some tearing away, but if they are good to watch she will.
If you don't sleep, we don't have access to the spells, sweetheart. So you have to.
I know. Just
I'll take a turn. Go.
okay. So I will rest.
Okay. Lorelai,
Yes.
make a religion check.
Okay.
Nudge fate.
So 28.
While you are sleeping, you dream. And you see a familiar girl. She looks a little more than a teenager. She looks a lot like you, except her skin is darker and her hair is black. But it's in pigtails like yours. And you're sitting in a clearing with your legs crossed, her legs crossed across from you. And you get the sense that the edges of the clearing, there are 2 more figures, but you can't quite catch their eye, you can't quite see them. And she kind of cocks her head at you and she goes, "They're very close to me, you know. I can feel them."
Yes. It's a bit of a habit I seem to be getting myself into these days.
It's the price of the work you do.
Of course.
She kind of glances to one side and she goes, "She's not happy about it."
She has a lot of life.
She's also not happy about it.
Wait, you don't mean my friends? Or do you mean their gods?
That one is very insistent that the business is not done. And she's trying to pull in favors. As you know, I'm not really one for favors.
No.
That one. I think she just really likes him.
That does make sense. He is like a warm, toasty piece of bread in the morning.
But she's less insistent.
She seems very relaxed in most situations I've found talking about her. The other one is not, maybe angry is not the word, but she is capable of carrying a heavier anger, typically, it sounds like.
Do you know who she is?
I only know the kind of person who is following her or being led to follow her, so I am guessing kind of.
You know, there's this old folk tale about an old witch who comes to a house where a child and a cow is sick. And when death comes for them, she makes a deal. And the deal is that he, because of course in the story it's a he, will take only one of them.
Oh.
And the witch takes the deal, and the child lives. That's nonsense, of course, because I don't choose who lives and dies. I just take them when it's their time.
Yeah.
You know that. But what if it is?
A choice?
No. Their time.
If it is their time, my powers grant me no sway over the outcome. That never stops me from trying. Just like with my brother. If my power is sufficient, it is not their time.
I can do one thing. I can slow down the disease. Because of her.
Yeah.
She knows a lot of things. And 3 gods can do something that 1 god maybe can't. I can give you 1 more day.
That is what I was working towards, so I could very happily claim that day.
1 more day than you would have had, is what I mean.
Yep.
Hey! And she pats you on the head and disappears. And you wake up.
Okay. And I don't know if I can actually physically change my spells right now because we're in a scene physically on Hero Labs.
Fine.
But I believe Mac, what's the spell called that we definitely discussed the other day? It was Remove Disease, right? Is that a level 3?
Correct.
So I have 2 level 3 slots that I can prepare today. And I am going to concentrate both of those on that one spell.
Okay.
In hopes that this is the spell that is going to do it, because that's what my knowledge base is. That's what I know to do.
Okay. Does Remove Disease have a roll associated with it?
I'm looking it up right now.
Your screen is bright.
I'm sure Pete has that.
Yeah.
1d20 plus level against the disease of the the DC of the disease affecting my target.
Okay. Okay. Who are you rolling for first?
Where are you seeing that?
I just looked up. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that could be. Hold on. I want to make sure that that's.
In the
Yeah,
wording
we
of
want
the
to get
spell,
this right, because...
just takes
Yeah.
10 minutes. And it affects one creature at level 3.
Oh, I.
Move disease.
Oh, Jesus! I was looking at the. Oh God! It was first edition. I was looking at. No wonder it was so hard.
Don't do that to yourself.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I still
I'm
think
all
there needs
for
to
it.
be a roll because of the nature
Yes.
of this thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, sorry. I want to make sure I'm being fair. I would say make a D20 roll,
Mhm.
add your spell modifier, so in your case, wisdom,
Mhm.
I assume,
Yep.
and your medicine modifier.
Okay. So, okay. Whatever I roll on medicine +4. Okay.
Yes.
And from your
I'm
lucky
going-
friend, if it helps.
Loralai wakes up and she just gets straight to business. She doesn't speak to anybody, and this has literally never happened before. She didn't brush her hair. It's down around her in a curtain, and she goes straight to Bria first.
I'm also going to say that the DC for this is the same as the fortitude save against the thing.
Okay? I don't know what that is, and that's
I know.
trauma,
Okay.
but... So I am going to go for Bria first. And I'm going to whisper that, she really wants you back, so hopefully this works. May I do this with risky, like my feet, that makes it just a little bit better?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm happy for you to use whatever buffs you have available to you.
31.
Bria. You've been... It feels like you've been in sludge. Like resting in sludge. And then there's like this light. And it kind of almost washes through your blood, if you can imagine something like that. That's what it feels like. And you open your eyes, and just before you open your eyes, you get just a glimpse of something that looks like light, like a ball of light. And it goes, "You're not done, dear." And you'll watch as Bria wakes up.
Alright, Dalia's
Okay.
gonna take over Bria, so Lorelai
Bria,
can focus on Pete.
you're completely healed because all your physical ailments were healed by all the lots of stuff that Lorelai did yesterday. This is something else, but it is now washed out of your system. Now Pete, who was worse because he had second stage bog rot.
That's a 30.
A 30.
30.
Pete, your experience is also like lying in sludge, and there's like a terrible sludgy smell, like left over in your nose, but as you kind of come out of it, you just get the faintest whiff of like baking bread. And Pete opens his eyes.
Like the other eye opens and he just starts doing the, you know when you like fall off something and you hit like on your back hard and the first thing you do is like, am I alive or dead? Okay, start doing the checks, like move the eyes. Starts like at the fingers, the toes, starts like the wiggling. starts moving feet, starts moving hands, like slowly working his way inwards. Like, oh,
Water, juice, have something, tea.
so where's Loralai at this point?
Hovering over you.
He's just gonna reach up, put his hand on her cheek, and just be like, "Hey."
And she
Why
leans
am I
in
inside?
really close and she whispers, "She really likes you." And then she drifts over to Bria and she whispers into her ear, "She has plans for you." And then she goes away. She needs a walk.
And who can blame her?
For space.
That religion roll fucking saved your ass. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I'm good at two things.
Bogrot, if you had not cured it today, they would have both turned to sludge.
Ooh.
The stuff on level 2 on that is bad.
It's bad.
What was the DC for Pete? I have to know.
Well, the standard DC is 21.
Okay.
So for Pete, it was 23.
Oh shit, okay. Ugh.
Okay. Well, on that
So
note,
therapy cleric's got some work.
whew, Ellie, who has gathered together the gold from the village to deal with these bog monsters, will come and find you and go, "Hello, did you fix your friends? They didn't look good."
Yes, they are alive.
Good. Well done. She pats you on the head, which is a very high head because she's a halfling.
I'm only 5 feet, it's okay.
Yes. Did you deal with them all? Are they gone?
As far as I know, no more came out. We killed several of them, yes.
Good.
Asian
good.
toad.
All right. Well, excellent. We can go back to fishing on that beach then. Did you see any evidence of the chap who went that way?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Dahlia would have
he's
taken
well
his
dead.
books. Yeah, Dalia would have taken the notebooks.
Okay.
He is a skeleton.
Oh, pity. Oh well. Here you go. And she hands you a big bag of gold. It has 300 gold worth of money in it, but it's a mixture of because it's a collection.
Yeah, I don't suppose you are making a trip to Circle Creek anytime soon.
What? Oh, well, no. But you can probably go with coins.
Is that
His
a
barge
name?
is not as what?
Is that his name, or are you saying we should
Yes.
pay somebody? Okay.
No. His name is Coins. He's a trapper.
Okay.
His barge
Ah.
is not as nice as mine. However, he will be heading that way. Yes, Axel.
How much does beer cost in this town?
It's like 2 silver a pint, and it is not as good as Andaleed's.
Okay, that's good to know because Axel spent most of the night in the pub, not in the room with the healing. So I'm just going to mark off some beers, and can I also get some takeaways?
Sure.
You want the Christmas?
It's all fish. That is the only. But the fish is amazing because it's fresh fish straight out of.
I'm talking about
Takeaway
takeaway
beers?
beers.
Oh, beer
Yeah.
takeaway. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Large beers.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
Uh,
Can Axel buy a cart?
You're not taking a cart of beers on Coin's barge.
Ah.
It won't fit. It's not big enough.
Can
When
I
you
buy a
eventually meet Coins,
rowboat?
Coins is a tenku, which is a little bird person, and his
Mhm.
barge is sized like a tenku's barge. So it's little,
Okay.
it's crowded. You all are going to be very cozy on your 3 days back to Circle Creek, but it will get you there. He is not as gregarious as Ellie, but who is. And he spends most of his time pointing a crossbow at the trees.
We will, of course, feed him as we do, because that is what our group does.
Mhm.
And if we see anything in the trees, maybe we will also sling shots. Who knows? But that I will make sure that we have a place we can leave the next day if that is when Queens is going. So
Yep.
tomorrow, technically, we can leave.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, that was a close one, folks. Whew. But you all have gods on your side, so. And
they like us.
And well, Bria's god just isn't done with her yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't get it to work that easy.
That could have gone real bad, but you rolled real high, so. Good job, Loralai.
I made a promise.
All right. On that note, I think we will call it a day. That was a bit stressful. And yeah, if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching and for joining us for this lovely adventure. I love it when the story goes to those places because I fucking love some good storytelling. That's why
We
I
had
do
some
this
raiders
shit.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
We had
I
a
totally missed
raiding
that.
party.
Sorry, I was in the moment. But thank you, Raiders, for raiding. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome to Sparabel. We tell a lot of awesome stories. That is what we do. Sometimes they are funny, and sometimes they are just intense. So yeah, next week we are playing. What are we playing? What is on the hill? It's a relatively low-level mission, I think. There is a watchtower that requires clearing out. So clearing out will happen. Gertrude, I believe you're moving upstairs.
Yes.
Yes, Gertrude has hit level 5, which means Gertrude will be moving upstairs in the guild hall, which will be opening up a room. So
Does
if you're
this
not
look
already
pregnant?
subscribed to our Discord, so you can meet our new characters, we introduced a new character last night. So we have a brand new person there, and yeah, we'll be getting 2 more coming in the next little while.
And Pete gets a level.
And what?
So does
Pete
Bria.
gets a level. I
Wait,
think there are a
level?
couple of other levels, but only one
Yeah, I think I'm gonna level.
move upstairs, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Pete gets
This
a
is a-
level.
This
Gertrude
is a
gets a
2-segment.
level.
Yes. this
Axel
is
gets a
2-7.
level. Dahlia gets a level.
So was
According
Bria.
to my Bria.
Bria gets a level.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just me that's not leveling up today.
Funny.
Bria, my maths for you is clearly wrong because that's not what my spreadsheet says, but I will check it. It's all good. Alright, folks, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. As always, please join us then. Hit the subscribe button and join us on Discord. We have a lot of fun there during the week between games. And yeah, we will see you then. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, have a beautiful time zone. Goodbye.